moved their game from the Jalingo Stadium. That stadium is in a terrible situation. They moved their stadium to the Aparaku Stadium in Makurdi, where nobody plays their home game. So it's a lot of pressure.
Aparaku Stadium also was a major refurbishment.
For close to 4 years. So so it's looking good. Academy, they picked 2 stadiums. That's the Sani Abacha Stadium in Kanu, or the Kanda's new stadium opened by, that was the Super Eagles game and stuff like that, opened the stadium in Katsina. So they picked one, but subject to the Borno State government approval, so that they can have easy access to the team and maybe funding. Wiki Tories, the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium in Bauchi is not in good condition. They have to go to the Pantami Stadium, which is in wonderful condition. That's the stadium in Gombe.
But so, what exactly is wrong with the Wiki Stories? I mean, the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium is also an excellent edifice. It was used to host a continental matches.
Have you gone there?
No, I haven't. Is it the pitch that is the problem?
It's not only the pitch you're looking at. The stands,
the
medical facility, everything. Of course, Nassau United, the stadium in Lafia is not in good condition. It's not been approved. They are yet to decide where they will play their game. They have the easiest place to play, the George Stanton Stadium, where Giwa plays. It's not been approved. That's the Rampang Stadium. Wow. So I don't know whether because the easiest for them, the closest, unless they want to go to Abuja to play, or they go to the Aparaku Stadium in Makurdi.
But there's also another stadium in Jos, a large international stadium, 60,000 capacity. For some reason, they've never ever used it. There's a brand new modern stadium in Jos.
It has not been completed. Well, but what they use now is the Rampang Stadium.
Yes,
and that's the famous Rampang Stadium. So, but that stadium, if you look at the pitch of that stadium, look at the pitch, the playing surface. You are as if you are in South Sudan.
but what worries me while we're looking for alternatives where they play these games, guys, before the start of the league, the inspection of facilities is one of the major requirements before you even get a league started. You should be sure that your match venues are on point.
I'm thinking that maybe the league management company before they started the league, I think they gave some of them provisional clearance, which meant that they were supposed exactly, they were supposed to put some things in place within a specified period of time before they were given a full clearance. So which means that a lot of these clubs defaulted on the provisional clearance, and the LMC is now taking it upon themselves to ensure that the proper thing is done. So I have to commend them. They did what they did initially, the provisional clearance, to give these clubs some time in order to do what they needed to be done. I argued against that initially because these clubs knew they were going to play a new season. They should have done this months ago. Yeah. You expect them to have groundsmen, to have security personnel, stadium maintenance people as well. They should be working hand in hand with the state FA as well in order to ensure that their venues are up to scratch. So, which means there's some kind of communication breakdown between the clubs and the state FAs as well. Yeah. But I'm happy that the LMC are now insisting on standards. This is the Nigerian Premier League. You cannot be playing on horse racing pitches like Nodia said, or cabbage patches. This is the Nigerian Premier League. This is supposed to be the pride of Nigerian football. This is a league that was rated among the top 5 in Africa just a few years ago. How can this rating still stand if you have substandard pitches?
The size is the best in Africa.
No, another aspect they are looking at, when you saw the Susan Stars Lobby Star game, are you too impressed with the quality of the video?
Yeah.
As
for packaging, for branding.
As a broadcast journalist, what you want to see if you're going to cover a match, when you look at the pitch, you become so excited that you're covering a game where you're playing on lush green pitch and it's going to be friendly for the height. But some of these stadiums, like the one in Uyo, the pitch will look a bit fair, but the arrangement around that place like Kirikiri.
Even when
there's so many exits, so many entrances.
It's not a secure venue. And this thing, it goes beyond the pitches itself. Like Nodi said, there are so many other things. Medical facilities, security arrangements, seating arrangements.
I want to see some of the toilets.
These are some of the things.
No, we shouldn't go to the toilet.
No, these are things that people in other countries have learned to take for granted. Yeah. And if in 2015 we are still arguing about how good a pitch is, whether they have security arrangements, whether there are medical facilities, or even toilet facilities for fans, then it shows you that something is very, very, very wrong.
But I want to say yes. In as much as we cut the LFCs of flags, we have to give them credit for this one. Yeah. Because some of the venues that were
even though it's coming late, yes.
But some of the venues that were picked for this team the venue that was a mark for this team to pick from, they're wonderful pitches, wonderful
excellent facilities.
I think the block like this one we are seeing, this Enugu. I don't know when last this stadium has. The Enugu stadium has always been wonderful to watch.
Has always been brilliant.
Wonderful to watch.
I was there recently.
I don't know why why Atlant is going to Aba. Why can't they come to Enugu? When you have Abia State going to Aba, there's Enyimba there. Why don't you go to Enugu?
There's rivalry. There's rivalry.
Do you prefer the Ninja Rivalry or the Enyimba rivalry? Because by that, which do you prefer? Abia always is comfortable playing in Aba because they are a team from Abia State. So more like we are playing at home. But Atlant is moving from Owerri to where you are playing.
I agree with you.
Bar in that place.
I agree with you.
It's like a den.
I think this stadium would have actually been
would have
been a better.
Because you even use the good word. There's already pressure on that Aba Township Stadium. And
it's a grass pitch.
Yeah, if you even look at it sometimes on TV, particularly when it rains, it doesn't look so good. And while the LMC they are trying to do this, I think it's about time they start speaking to state governments. Let's take Akwa Ibom as a case study. You build a nest of champions, you spend so much money, and then you can't even maintain the Uyo Township Stadium. It doesn't make sense.
Austin, I don't know whether it's a cultural issue here in Nigeria. You know when you have a newborn baby,
you kill the rest.
No, you don't kill the rest. You pay too much attention to that newborn baby, and the other one will be crying. That's what we do. Because if you look at some of the facilities around, when you have a new stadium, the other ones will suffer.
They suffer.
Except in Ogun State, where you have Jebode, Apiekuta, the other, maybe the one in Laro, the one in Shagamu, they are in wonderful shape. I think that's where you have government attention across. But some of the other states, I don't know. Because when you have the one in Aba, Eyimba Stadium, and there's one in Umaya who is in a terrible situation, and the two clubs are owned by the state government, and that's it.
Start wondering.
So, in all of this, I don't blame the LMC. I actually commend them for ensuring that standards are being met. Yeah. Who I blame are the clubs and also the state FAs, who I believe...
Don't talk about the state FAs. It is only, see, you don't state FA, what are their responsibilities?
But the clubs...
The simple thing is, if you ask the state FA, and check out, the only time you hear about some of the state FA is when the NFF is holding an election. Exactly. Or you want to, the NFF is only one congress that is very important, that something else, money has to be going around. You will see them. Somebody will tell you it's the FA chairman. This is the stadium in the Gabos, where Gabos is, that's the Fanyuba. Yes, the pitch will look wonderful for the eyes, but if you look at the arrangement, you will know that this is somebody is watching football from his house. People are just walking around and nobody is even.
It's just like the guys sitting by the fence. The fans can just go unruly at any time, get into the pitch, attack the ref.
But you know this stadium in the past. Remember the Rangers issue in the past. We know what.